Oklahoma State just hit a 3 to tie the game. No. Yes!
Travis Ford wants to call his final timeout. About a 6.5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Scouting report on Phil Forte, Bob. You pick him up off the bus.
Man.
You don't help out on the dribble drive. That's exactly what Oklahoma State wanted. Nadir Tharp gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and Phil Forte makes him pay.
So a young man that grew up wearing Kansas gear. His mom and dad both KU grads. It's a foregone conclusion he was going to Kansas until he saw Keaton Page play that role for Travis Ford at Oklahoma State. He was offered a scholarship by both schools. He thought the Cowboys were a better fit. Now his parents wear orange and black, even at the Fog. He iced the win with some free throws back on February 2nd, and now his 3 ties it in overtime.
Well, again, Bob, a 2 in that situation wasn't going to hurt. You still have a 1-point lead, so you've got to stay strong to your fundamentals.
They hit a 3 and
they
crazy.
if you're Kansas.
Smart on the drive. Off the window.
And no foul.
Agonizingly. Now will Bill Self call his final timeout? And he will. As Kansas can hold for the final shot here in overtime to try and win it. And they are going, I think, to have to go to the monitor possibly again to see if a little too much time ticked off after KU called their timeout. It's another timing error that'll put the officials at the monitor to see if maybe a second and a half has to go back up for Kansas.
This seems to be a recurring theme the last couple of days.
There's the timeout. About
15.8
or so maybe on the clock. And the clock here in the arena, as you can see, reads 14.6. So this is the replay that right now John Higgins
and look at Self right there.
And Paul Jansen are looking at.
16.2.
That's a full second.
Maybe more. I think they're going to take the clock up over 16 seconds.
Well, yeah, they
Actually,
said
put
it's
up
up
to
to
16.3. I'm not sure how much of a difference that makes in terms of the play that Kansas is going to run. But as cold as Ben McLemore has been, where do you go with Elijah Johnson having fouled out? What do you think Bill Self wants to take this final shot?
I think Nadir Tharp is going to have to create something off the bounce. We've seen him do that, and they spread the floor. Especially now they have Brian Williams in the game. So that'll change the strategy for Kansas.
Most of Travis Relaford's baskets have been in the paint or around the basket, but he is 7 of 8. It's not a bad guy to go to, as Relaford will throw it in. McLemore is only 3 for 12.
Come on.
You don't want Travis Relaford in this situation having to create a bucket for you.
Let's start. Let's trigger things for Kansas. 10 seconds to go.
Nope.
Relaford, he'll drive it. Leans in. No good.
Miss.
Around. Out of bounds. 3 seconds to go. It belongs to Oklahoma State. They have no timeouts left. Markel Brown wants to put it in quickly. Bill Self wants his team back on defense. Phil Forte wants to check in the game. And he will. 3 seconds to go. No timeouts for either team. And here comes LeBron Nash coming off for Oklahoma State as well. And Travis Ford having to yell down to Markel Brown to remind him, you can't run the baseline here. It's into Smart. Three-quarter court.
Come on.
Just off the
Oh, man.